everybody, and welcome back to Ignite 2019. I am hanging out with Tom of XMedius. Tom, how's it going?
Hey, it's great. First day of the show. We're excited to be back. This is probably our 5th year at Ignite, and so it's always a good show for us.
Yeah, and it's a big one too, because I think they said around 24,000 of our closest friends are walking around the floor. But what brings XMedius to Ignite? What are you guys doing here? What are you showing off? What are you talking about?
Yeah, so XMedius is part of the Microsoft partner ecosystem, primarily within the call control or telephony aspect. So Microsoft historically has had Skype for Business, now it's Teams and cloud phone system. We're part of that ecosystem. So most recently, Microsoft discontinued the use of unified messaging within Exchange, and we're one of the great replacements out there.
Okay. Gotcha. So how does your product fit in there then? Is it just a direct replacement, or how would somebody go about integrating that?
Yeah, so we integrate with Exchange, and then we also integrate with the PBX or the phone system that a customer has. That's the same thing that Exchange UM did, but now as Microsoft's removed that functionality from Exchange, customers need an alternative. They can either go to Microsoft's full cloud solution, so cloud phone system, cloud voicemail, cloud auto attendant, or they can deploy a third-party unified messaging solution like ours. So we're nice because we can integrate with any phone system,
Sure,
as well as with Exchange, regardless of whether Exchange is on-prem or part of O365.
Interesting. So it does work with Office 365. How does that integration tie out?
Yeah, so it used to be Exchange Web Services was the primary API. Now it's Graph API. So we integrate into O365. We'll do the recording locally, and then we submit it to Exchange online to actually store the messages.
And then, so let's say we have a new user coming on and they want to explore your product. How do they get onboarded? What does that process look like?
Yeah, so XMedius sells through local resellers, typically resellers that deliver phone systems to those customers. So they deliver the phone system as well as our software. We do sell direct a little bit. If it's a government contract, then we're on a number of the contracts and that'll flow through us. But typically it's through resellers, so they can be larger, an AT&T or a Verizon or somebody like that, as well as large regionals, Converge One or Blackbox or Carousel, to name a few. Our products are also available through a couple of OEMs, Mitel and NEC.
And then how does licensing work? Is it a per user, a per device? How does that model break down?
Yeah, so it's variable depending on from whom you acquire the license from. Many folks, it's a per user charge. We also, though, sell in models where if someone wants a concurrent model, where it's how many phone calls do you want to be able to process at one time, regardless of how many users actually sit behind those calls.
Gotcha. So it's been a big day. I mean, it's only day one at Ignite, but of a lot of announcements happening out this morning. Anything that's caught your eye? The show being bigger than it has been in the past? Anything you're just catching wind of?
Yeah, so my only exposure really so far has been the keynotes, which are real interesting. The whole tech intensity, I guess, is the buzz phrase of the day.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. I'm real interested in some of the Azure Stack and
that evolution.
Delivery around some of the Power apps. So Power Virtual Assistant.
Very cool.
Or virtual agent, I guess is the proper name. So all of those things look interesting, and looking forward to learning more this week.
Yeah, there's certainly been a lot of announcements. But Tom, if people want to find out more about what you are doing or what your company is doing, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Yeah, so certainly go to our website, xmedius.com. There's, you can chat with us or learn what you'd like, and then we can contact you. As well as if you're here at Ignite, then come by and see us at our booth.
Fantastic. To everybody else, thanks for tuning in. You'll find all that contact information down below. And we thank everybody for tuning in to another edition of the Petri Dish. And we'll catch all of you right back here next time from Ignite 2019.